Hi everyone! So today I'm going to teach you about what happens to the food that you chew and how it becomes what it is out the other end. So everyone knows how important it is to chew your food before eating it, right? Well, this is to make it easier for your stomach to mash it all up and send it out again. Your stomach is like a big bag in your belly, kind of like the one we'll be using, that we store and we mash up all this food that's eaten. After the stomach mashes the food more, it's squeezed through the rest of your digestion system and out your butt into your shining toilet. Your stomach also uses this stuff called stomach acid to help mash everything together. We're going to use vinegar to help us get the food ready to go through our stomach. It's also important to remember to chew before you swallow your food. If you don't chew enough, you might get a tummy ache because your bag isn't able to squish everything as easily. I hope you enjoy this experiment. Hi guys! So to start, we're going to gather our list of ingredients. A piece of bread, a banana, some milk, a baggie, and some vinegar and water to symbolize the spit. So to start out, we're going to rip up this piece of bread. Now I'm going to use my assistant, Mr. Handyman, to do this, so go ahead and tear that up for me. And while he's doing that, let's think about what tearing up the bread means. It's kind of like when we're chewing our food and so that it can break up into smaller pieces and fit down our throat into our stomach. Well, looks like he's all done. So here we have it, lots of teeny tiny little pieces of bread. So now these are all chewed up. What do you think happens next? Well, we're also going to add a banana. So you've eaten your bread and you're going to finish it off with a nice yummy banana. So peel that open, throw that in there, maybe a little more, and let's say we finish our lunch off with a nice big glass of milk. Yummy. Now since this is in our mouth, hi Mr. Handyman. Since this is in our mouth, we've got spit in our mouth, so we're going to add just a little bit of the vinegar and water. So usually we'd use like a big potato masher or something like that, but I don't have one and I don't want to get my hands dirty, so I'm going to pass this off to Mr. Handyman again, and he's going to get this all mashed up for me. So I'm actually going to have Mr. Handyman show you how he mashes it up. So really get your hands in there, squish it. This is kind of like when it's going down your throat, you finish chewing it, it's heading down into your stomach and getting all mashed and good. Does that look good, Mr. Handyman? Okay. All right. I think we're going to call that good. So, as you can see, this is all gross and smells just amazing, too. So, we're going to pour this. This is sort of symbolizes our throat. It's heading down, and it's going to go straight down into our stomach. So, we're going to pour this into here. That in there. We're going to add the rest of the vinegar and water. This is our stomach acid. And we're going to seal up this baggie and mash it with our hands. So make sure you get all the air out. That'll make it a little easier to smash. There we go. And this is what it's going to look like inside your stomach if you mashed your bread and everything all right. Well, go wash your hands, Mr. Handyman. Washing your hands is an important part of this to make sure you don't spread germs and all sorts of yummy stomach acid all over the place. So, now that this is all mashed up into a pretty consistent mixture, that's my assistant washing his hands back there. What do you think would happen if you didn't drink enough water or you didn't have enough stomach acid in your tummy? Looks like that's all good. So, our next step is to pour the mixture from here into this sock. Now you guys will probably be using a pantyhose or something to make it squeeze through a little better, but this is all I had, so we're going to just roll with that. Alright, Mr. Handyman, I'm going to need your help. You're going to need to hold this sock for me while I pour the stuff in. There you go. Pour that out. Yeah, just like that. Hold that over the bowl. There we go. And I'm going to pour this into here. There we go. Yeah, get those big chunks in there. Okay. And now we close it, hold it off at the top, And I want you to squeeze that as much as you can to get all of the yumminess out. Yeah, there you go. Keep squeezing it. Get all of that liquid out. Okay, how's that looking, Mr. Handyman? No, keep squeezing then. This liquid that's coming out, that's kind of like the nutrients that our stomach is absorbing. And whatever is left that our stomach doesn't absorb, that's going to be what comes out your butthole. So, nutrients are the liquid left in the bowl that your stomach uses to make you grow big and strong. Good enough. So, okay, so you squeezed out, that's the don't put it in there. And now, would you mind passing me the bowl? All right, I'm going to show you what comes out the other end. And that's our poop for the day. Yummy! There you go. And, yeah. And there you have it. One excellent example of how food passes through your gut and out the other end.